readers, I am Ms Nikki. Welcome to Storytime. There are many inspiring people who have impacted the world in positive ways, and I love learning about them. In today's picture book biography titled Harriet Tubman, we will be learning about how this bold and brave woman's actions and beliefs continue to inspire and educate people around the world. Let's read the incredible story of Harriet Tubman's life and learn more. Little People, Big Dreams. Harriet Tubman, written by Isabel Sánchez Vegara and illustrated by Pili Aguado. Minty was a little girl who was born into slavery in Maryland. She was owned by white masters and forced to work for them from dawn to dusk. At night, while her family slept, she wished to be free. But freedom was a faraway dream for Minty and many other African Americans living in the South. Slave owners were allowed to sell people as if they were property. And one day, Minty's owners sold 3 of her sisters. Minty and her parents wondered if they would ever see them again. Every other day, Minty was beaten by her masters, but she was always ready to stand up for herself and others. One morning, while protecting a slave who was trying to escape his overseer, she was hit on the head. For Minty, that blow was a sign that marked her destiny. She was now more determined than ever to take her people to the northern states where slavery no longer existed. So one night she said goodbye to her family and started a long journey north to Philadelphia, guided by the North Star. Minty changed her name to Harriet so she couldn't be traced. When Harriet finally reached Philadelphia, she joined the Underground Railroad, a secret network of safe houses and people who were against slavery. They helped enslaved men and women reach safety in the Free States and Canada. Thanks to them, Harriet soon traveled to the South again. She went back for her brothers and sisters and as many slaves as needed her help. For 11 years, Harriet repeated the same trip, again and again, guiding hundreds of people to the safety of the northern states. She called them her passengers, and she never lost a single one. After years of problems between the northern and southern states, a civil war broke out. Harriet signed up to help as a cook, but she soon became a nurse and even a spy too. On a mission to rescue 700 slaves, Harriet led 3 steamboats along rivers full of explosives. She became a hero and everybody called her Moses, after the Bible story. Eventually, the war came to an end, and there was a great celebration. Slavery was finally over and millions of people were free for the first time in their lives. But Harriet's work was not finished. Unequal rules for African Americans carried on long after slavery was over. She took to the stage to demand her rights. Because little Harriet knew that you have to use all of your strength to stand up for yourself so that you can stand up for others too. Harriet Tubman was born into slavery on a plantation in Maryland. Though life was hard, Harriet persisted. She used all of her strength and bravery to escape slavery and journey north on the Underground Railroad. Harriet made the dangerous mission back to the South many times, fighting her whole life to bring others with her to freedom. The incredible story of her life features a facts and photos section at the back. The end. Harriet Tubman sacrificed so much throughout her life to help others. She is a symbol of strength, hope, and bravery for many people around the world. I hope this book and story inspires you to use your strength to stand up for yourself so that you can stand up for others too. Please join me soon for another story. Until then, take care of yourself and each other and stay curious.